Hello and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping headfirst into Unit 2 of the English syllabus. Think of this as our mission. We're learning how to tell the life stories of really important, fascinating people. We're going to get the skills to turn a simple list of facts into a story that really grabs you.
It really all boils down to this one question, right? How do you take someone's entire life, all their ups and downs, their big wins, and share it in a way that truly connects with someone else? Well, that's exactly what we're going to figure out together.
Okay, so first things first, every hero on a quest needs the right gear, and telling a life story is no different. We're going to start by building our biography toolkit. These are the absolute essential words and ideas that are going to be the foundation for everything we do from here on out.
So, what are the first tools in our kit? Words for what people do. I mean, look at this list. We've got writers, scientists, presidents, painters. These words are our starting point. They immediately tell us the role this person played in the world. This is the who of our story.
Okay, but a person is more than just a job title. We need action, and this is how we get our story moving. A writer wrote, a scientist discovered, a singer sang. You see? These action words, these verbs are so important because biographies are all about what happened in the past. This is the what they did part of the story.
Right. A life story isn't just a random collection of things that happened. It's a timeline. It has an order. So to build that timeline correctly, we have to be able to talk about when things happened. Let's take a look at how to do that.
And here it is. This is exactly how we can pin down those key moments in time. You can write it out all fancy, like Monday, August 20th, 2021, or just use the quick numeric format. Getting comfortable with these is absolutely crucial for putting events in the right order and making your story make sense.
All right, so we've got our basic tools in the toolkit. Now, it's time to become detectives of the past. This whole section is about learning how to ask the right questions and talk about things that have already happened. This is how we find all those juicy details that make a story really interesting.
Now, this is a really important skill. Saying what someone did is one thing, but sometimes saying what they didn't do can be just as powerful. And look at the structure here. It's actually pretty simple. To say something didn't happen in the past, you just pop in did not or didn't before the main verb. So, she wrote poems becomes she did not write poems. Easy, right? But it adds so much more detail.
Now, for our detective work, we've got two main types of questions. Think of it this way. A yes-no question, like did she write books, is a quick knock on the door to see if anyone's home. But a WH question, like when did she publish her first book, is when you get invited inside to find all the specific facts you need to build a really rich story. One confirms, the other discovers.
Okay, toolkit, check. Detective skills, check. Now for the really fun part, the magic. It's time to take all of these pieces we've gathered and actually put them together. We're going from single words and sentences to crafting a complete, flowing story. A real biography.
And listen, it's not as hard as it might sound. We can just break it down into these three simple steps. First, you identify the most important stuff, the key dates, the big achievements. Then you organize it all, usually in the order it happened. And finally, you use all those language tools we talked about to actually tell the story. See? It's a clear roadmap to get from research to storytelling.
And here's what it looks like when it all comes together perfectly. This little biography of the poet Claudia Lars has all the key pieces. It gives us the bookends of her life with was born and died, and it pinpoints a specific achievement in between. This kind of structure is the backbone of any good biography.
So, we've learned the rules, we've seen the examples. Now it's time for the final challenge. This is the moment where you stop being a student of biography and become a real storyteller. This is where you put everything you've learned to the ultimate test.
And what is that quest? It's the Living History Museum project. And this idea is just fantastic. You don't just tell a story about someone from the past. You actually become them. You present their life in the first person. It's such a cool, creative way to show what you know.
Check this out. This is a perfect example of what that looks like. It's a script for Consuelo Suncin, who is the inspiration for the rose in The Little Prince. It shows you how to step into someone's shoes. It hits all the key facts, her birth, her jobs, her famous connection, but it's all told from her point of view. It's brilliant.
So look how far we've come. We've gone from gathering the basic words to asking questions about the past to structuring a full story and even getting ready to embody a character. We've completed our journey. And now, the mission is yours.
You've got the toolkit, you've got the skills, you've got the roadmap, so the only question left is the most exciting one of all. Whose story are you going to tell? Whose legacy will you choose to bring to life? The power is officially in your hands. Go make a hero's story heard.